Nate with elitefts. Got Sam here. We're gonna go over some quick warm-up stuff. I'm gonna start with upper body. In my coaching experience, we don't need to spend a ton of time on your warm-ups. Pick a couple exercises on the main muscle groups you're gonna be training. Push some blood in there. Usually we'd start around 3 sets of 20. This would usually come after we've done some tissue prep. So we're gonna assume Sam was over on the wall, rolling his pecs and shoulders out with a softball, got into his lats a little bit with a roller, maybe rhomboids and stuff too, okay, if he's got some tight areas. But spent maybe 5 minutes doing that. Now we're gonna come over and warm up shoulders and pecs because we're gonna assume that he's gonna bench today. Okay, so before we go into our warm-up, we wanna get the tissue kind of warmed up and moving correctly. We're gonna pretend Sam's on a wall and he has his lacrosse ball or softball, baseball, whatever have you. He's gonna lean into that, okay? And then we're gonna kind of run this ball. He's gonna move his body so it rolls back and forth right underneath the clavicle or collarbone. Do reps, do like 25, 50 reps. You'll feel the tissue start to loosen up, okay? After that, we're gonna come out here just inside of the front of the shoulder bicep tendon. He's gonna push into that and step back here. And then whilst he's leaning against the wall, he's gonna take his arm and kind of do this motion. Okay, so it's almost like a little bit of self-ART tissue work, okay? Same thing there, 25 to 50 reps, okay? That's gonna hit pecs and shoulders. Then he's gonna hop down on the foam roller onto his lat. And he's gonna feel where the roller is just underneath his shoulder blade. So it'll kind of drop off at the bottom of his shoulder blade and he'll start to feel the softer tissue. He's gonna pin that and take his torso and kind of roll back and forward, back and forward. It feels wonderful.
This is great.
It should be a little uncomfortable, to be honest. Okay, so 25 to 50 reps there and stay right there. And then with this arm, again, he's got that tissue pin. He's gonna kind of come up and reach and get a little stretch. Come down. All right, so we're just pinning that tissue and then get some movement in there to help it open up. So 25 to 50 reps on those, about 2 minutes, and then you're ready to go into your warm-up. We're gonna do a rolled over Y raise on this, okay? So you're gonna start over hunched over. What he's gonna do is raise his arms up in the shape of a Y. There we go, as high as his range of motion is comfortable. Keep going. The big thing while he does this, in the down position, I want his shoulder blades rolled and down towards the front, and then as he comes up, he's gonna try to pull him down his back. Okay, what we're doing with this is we're building strength and mobility into one thing. All right, let's assume you hit 20 reps. Go ahead, set those down. So those can be light, 5, 10 pounds, maybe even 2.5, depending on what level athlete you're working with, their strength levels. For the dumbbells, we're gonna go about 10% of his bench max. So he's got 35s, we'll assume he's a 350 pound bencher, just very general, okay, about 10%. Bang out 20 reps, okay? We're gonna go neutral or semi-neutral grip. He's doing a good job, chest up, shoulders back. All the typical bench cues should be applied to your warm-ups. He'll hit his 20 reps there, and then he'll roll through that circuit 2 more times. So that would be a total of 3 sets of 20. If you wanna progress and build up a little bit of work capacity, you could work up to sets of 4, 20, or whatever, okay? But don't go too crazy with it. Keep it short and simple. This can be applied to any exercises. You could plug any shoulder, any pec, any tricep. You want it in there and kind of roll with it. Okay, so our quick tissue prep for the lower body. You would put this into your workout before your lower body warm up. We want to get the tissue ready to move correctly. So kind of turn around here quick. We don't have wall space to show this on Sam, so I have the honor of showing you guys how he's gonna roll out his glutes, okay? Just kind of go right from the hip joint. I'm gonna start and put pressure so he would lean into the wall, and then he would turn his body so the ball is kind of rolling back and forth, side to side, right? Basically from the tailbone out to the side of his hip, okay? 25 to 50 reps there. And then what you were gonna do, go down a little lower. We're gonna try to find piriformis. You'll have a bony spot here, go just below that. He would pin that, and then he's gonna take his foot, he can't do it, and he's gonna turn it out, turn it in. Turn it out, turn it in, okay? Then the next one, go down on your IT band. Actually go just above it, I don't really wanna do. So we're gonna try to hit TFL. Basically, his bottom leg, right where his pocket would be, underneath your hip bone, there's gonna be a little bit of soft tissue there. We're trying to find that, and then, yep, you got it, roll back and forward. Okay? Found it. Again, it shouldn't feel that great. That's gonna help you locate the spot. 25 to 50 reps there. And then he can stay right there. And then what he's gonna do, roll forward a little bit. So he's on the meaty part that we do. No, just lean your body forward right there. Now bend and straighten your knee. Okay? So that tissue crosses the knee. So by bending and straightening the knee, we're gonna get it to floss underneath that roller and loosen up. All right, some quick lower body warm-ups. We already went through and did our tissue lane. Now we're gonna try to push blood into the areas that we're about to train. Make it simple movements, quick and easy. We're gonna start out with some up there on our posterior chain developer. So the big thing here, keep your heels apart, keep your toes up towards your shin. Go ahead and get a little momentum to get it going. Squeeze, relax. So the squeeze glutes on the way up, relax on the bottom. Let your back stretch a little bit. Okay, we're doing sets of 15 to 20, so we'll assume he did all his reps. And he's gonna hop off. Gonna warm up hip flexors a little bit, gonna drape a chain over my foot. Stand up nice and tall. I'm gonna try to raise my knee up to the waist height. Yep, and then reach the foot out in front, come back up. Okay, so we're pushing blood to the back side of the hip, getting some in the front. This is the main area we're gonna be training when we're squatting. 20 reps there. And then just have your athletes alternate back and forth until you've gone through 3 rounds. Should take about a minute and 30 seconds, and you're ready to go off and start training. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like any of the stuff we went over today, links are below. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell.